What's up, guys? Met with Stu Review here back again. Shout out to my guys over at SuperClean. They sent me a bunch of cleaning products. This is not a SuperClean sponsored video per se, but I just want to give them a shout out. They sent me a bunch of stuff, cleaning bottle, then the big, what is that, a gallon? So appreciate you guys for doing that. It really helped out. I'm actually in the process of staining or putting a concrete coating down here. I'm gonna scrub that down and then coat it. So I use the SuperClean as a degreaser on the floors, clean it all up. Worked out really well. So thank you, SuperClean, for doing that. Today's video, picked up a couple things off an auction site. I actually forgot that I had ordered these a long time ago. Nothing against the auctioneers, but it did take quite a while for me to get it. And so now I have it, so that's awesome. But I want to show you guys, so we've got a bunch of Cornwell stuff here. Just random, all of these are Cornwell. At bottom, you know, it's an auction site, so you get what you get, right? So some of them are a little dirtier than others. We'll probably try to clean that with some of that SuperClean, see how it turns out. Let me get my tripod, actually. I was hanging out with my brother out here today, and shout out to my buddy Mike. My brother Mike. He's gonna yell at me now for saying that. And let me see if I can get this set up in the tripod. Does that work? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So, yeah, as I was saying, I was hanging out with my brother tonight and just kind of chilling out in the garage. I got these Cornwell tools. They came in today, so that was pretty awesome. Just a couple, the bent nose. They are all Cornwell. Some of these bent adjustable pliers. They seem pretty strong. One of the things I commonly do when I test pliers is just kind of give it a nice grip and see how well it holds up. And these have held up. They feel sturdy, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Some dikes. Some more of those bent profile pliers. I'm trying to think what these would probably be good for. I do a lot of work on mowers. That's kind of like my hobby. So I probably could use these in that setting. Just trying to get into some of those tougher areas. I want to, you know, some more of the long bent nose. Now I have these in Snap-on. See here for a second. Hang on. I think I have them. Yeah, I would do a pair of Snap-on ones. Obviously the Snap-ons are better quality in my opinion. They're much bigger, thicker, appear to be stronger. So, but now I have these as well. Got a couple straights. See the Cornwell name is still on there. That's pretty cool. And then these really dirty ones here, but they have a really cool grip here, and I'm gonna have to lube these up because these suckers are tight. So that all came today. And then I also got a set of Genius Tools ball-in hex. The set is obviously incomplete. Don't hit that. But they came today. I feel like they're pretty good condition for the ones that I do have. So I got like 7 through 10, and I got like 5. What is it? 3, 4, 5, and then 7, 8, 9, 10 on the shallows as well. Somebody used a couple of them and they lost them, and this is what was left. I think I paid like $8 for the Cornwell pliers of various ones. I think it was like $8 or $9 that I won these for, and I won this set for like $5. So I think it was like $15 plus like an additional $10 for shipping. And yeah, they all came today, so that's pretty cool. As I was talking to you guys, I got a text back from a Snap-on dealer. I was out with the wife today, and I saw a Snap-on truck, and I got the number. I didn't want to. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but like when it comes to like a dealer, and if I don't know the dealer, I just won't like walk up to the truck and you know, see if I can get on, because that dealer doesn't know who I am. And you know, people are weird, not the dealers themselves, but people who, you know, want to get on the truck, they're weird sometimes. And we live in a different day and age, right? So to just simply walk up to somebody and says, hey, can I come in your truck and look at your $250,000 worth of supplies, that's kind of risky for them. And you know, without knowing who I am, if I'm a serious buyer or if I'm just somebody who's gonna waste their time, I don't want to do that. And then the other thing is too, if you know, if this guy's on a route, like if it's one thing if he's like on a break or something to some extent, but it's another thing if he's got guys on the truck. So let's say, for instance, you run into him or her and they're outside of a dealership or a service center or something like that, and then you show up and ask to get on the truck. Well, theoretically, let's say he's going to meet with 5 or 6 people. You're intervening or potentially bumping somebody who may be already scheduled to meet with them, right? And those guys only have a little bit of time to get on the truck and get off. You know, it's kind of like if you work in an office setting and you know, you don't want to be hanging around the water cooler all day because it looks like you're not busy. So those guys, they get on the trucks, they want to get what they got to get done, whether it's to buy something, pay a bill, you know, just kind of check in with the dealer, let them know what's up, and then they be gone. So out of respect for not only the dealer, but the buyers, because I don't even know if I'm going to buy anything, you know, when I get on per se, right? You just want to kind of get that scheduled in advance. So I guess I said all that to just simply say that, yeah, I just got a text back from the guy, and he's invited me to come on the truck. One other thing that I did is, in order to let him know that I was a serious buyer, I sent him a picture and a quick little video of my setup. So that way he can see that this guy is legit in terms of, you know, being a tool user, an actual tool user, not somebody who's going to get on the truck and be like, how much is your ratchet? $100. Oh, I don't want to pay that much. Why is it so much, right? You know, because you know, for people who use these tools, you know, we hear that and we understand, right? We know why they cost what they cost. Somebody who's never owned a high-end tool would have no idea what to expect in terms of cost. And then once they hear that number, they may just, you know, say whatever. And, you know, maybe not necessarily trying to be disrespectful per se, but, you know, just out of pure shock, you know, of hearing that sticker price and freak out. So, yeah, just kind of some etiquette. So if anybody's thinking about, you know, approaching a dealer that you may see on the roadside, I would recommend that you, you know, get the number off the truck, remember where you saw them at, and then contact them via text, let them know, say, hey, you know, I saw you on your route the other day or whatever. I didn't want to approach your truck because I knew you were meeting with customers. I'm an avid tool user, or I have some interest in a tool. If you know the part number, that's even better, because that'll demonstrate to the tool truck guy that, you know more than what the quote-unquote average Joe may know in terms of, I heard somebody, what the average Joe may know, who's just kind of like trying to get some basic information. And that'll let him know the level of knowledge that you have in terms of what he's offering, right? It just kind of helps set the stage. In my opinion, these are all my personal opinions, right? I don't really know. I guess it's, one could argue, because I've only been on the Matco truck, and the Matco guy is my friend. And I did have a Mac dealer, but I'm no longer in the same city as he is, so I don't have access to that vehicle anymore, that truck anymore. So now these were some really bad pliers in terms of dirtiness, but that came out fairly decent. You know, these are obviously used, and so they're going to be, we're not going to put any oil in them yet because I need to soak them in some vinegar to to get the scale and everything off. I guess I probably could run them on the wire wheel, especially the ones that the name's already gone. I could probably just simply do that. But if there is any rust or anything like in some of these other areas where you can't really get to it, putting them in some vinegar for a couple hours or a day is not a bad idea. And I don't like necessarily using a wire wheel, because a lot of times when the name's still on it, if you use a wire wheel on that, it can remove that. And then if you did have to warranty something or whatever, or order another part, you won't even know what it is. Just a little tip for you guys. So yeah, but yeah, so why did I buy these here? So in my other drawer, see if I can pivot the camera there. In my other drawer, I had you know, these pliers here. So some slip joints, some wire cutters, cable cutters, some adjustables, some long and short dikes, retainer clip pliers, and some strippers. So I didn't have a whole lot. So I bought all of these here. I bought all of these here to go in that drawer over there. So that's what these are gonna do. I'll probably end up putting one of these sets. What did I do with it? I'm losing my mind here. What did I do with that other one? I don't know where I set it at, somewhere. But I'll end up taking the other pair like this, and I'll end up putting them over in the other drawer, possibly. Oh, sorry, there it is right here. So this set here will probably stay in the toolbox. And then this one here, I'll put these in my travel bin and just kind of use these when I'm on the road. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, shout out to SuperClean. Those seems to be working pretty good. I mean, it cleaned those suckers up as good as you're gonna get them. Let's see here. Try to find another one that's fairly dirty. I think I said in another video, I like cleaners that you don't have to do a lot of scrubbing with. That's how I personally like to see. I judge a cleaner if it's going to be a good cleaner or not. If I've got to put like a ton of elbow grease into getting the stain or whatever off, I kind of, in my back of my mind, I think to myself, well, that's probably not the strongest of a cleaner, especially when it's designed for a media that I'm subjecting it to, right? So I know that every case is subjective in terms of how bad something is and how adhered it is to the surface, but I like to spray it on, let it sit for a few minutes, which I didn't do here, obviously, but I'll let it sit for a few minutes and then I will wipe it off. If it comes off with the minimal amount of effort, then I consider that to be a fairly good cleaner. Didn't do a good test of these here because I've only got so many minutes to get it done, but that's typically how I judge the effectiveness of a cleaner. So those turned out pretty decent. So yeah, for $9 we got what? 2, 4, 6, 7 different pliers. That's pretty good. And then for additional $5 we got ourselves a set of ball and hex sockets. So all right guys, that's all I got for tonight. I'm gonna get back in the house, go hang out with the family some more. I'm done for the night. I'm not gonna be no more in the shop. I've got a pretty aggressive weekend ahead of me. We are doing my motorcycle club. We are doing a benefit ride. I won't give any details on it because it's not, I don't need everybody knowing too much about my personal life. I just got some metal in my finger. But I don't want, you know, my motorcycle, that part of my life, I want that to be private. But yeah, so we're gonna do a benefit ride tomorrow. And, or what day is that? No, Saturday. We're gonna do a benefit ride on Saturday. Tomorrow we're doing something else, a fundraiser, I believe it is tomorrow. And then Sunday, we are doing something else on Sunday. And then I've got a bunch of other things that we're gonna be doing throughout the day on Saturday. So pretty hectic weekend, I guess. So I'm gonna try to tomorrow after work, I have to head out of town. Have to head out of town and start taking care of some of that stuff. Something like this, I probably don't need to clean it up, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like working necessarily with someone else's dirt. You know what I mean? If that person was filthy or whatever. I'm not the COVID type of kind of guy. I'm not like all like, oh my God, no germs. That's not me. I think I barely wore a mask during that time. All that bull crap, because it was bull crap, total bull crap. But nonetheless, I didn't even wear a mask. But yeah, so that looks good. It came out pretty decent. But yeah, I guess I'm going to be fairly busy this weekend. So I'm trying to just knock out some of these videos and stuff for you guys in advance. Just drop the socket. Oh, where'd it go? Hang on. There you go. Yeah. All right. Get you guys some content. And yeah. But thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for continually supporting my videos, especially the one I just released here yesterday or today, whenever it was. I do my videos on a scheduled upload, so I think it's already out. So thank you guys for watching that. And I'm gonna get this loaded up. How's that look? There you go. Right? Cool. All right. Well, that's it. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace. And double peace.